Brand new day, brand new Miss Universe drama. You guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to talk about the recent drama. I don't think I'm going to rest because I pledged to bring you whatever drama that is happening in the Miss Universe 2025. Actually, you guys, it's a lot. Right now, Raul, the president, has chosen to wake up and expose how racist he is. There is no better way that I'm going to put this. That was blunt racism right there. Like, he just put it on a silver plate and he brought it to us. Like, hey, everybody, guess what? I am a racist. Thank you so much, Raul. We really appreciate that good news from you. And wow, I don't even know where to begin, but let me tell you guys, this is an answer to my prayers because I have been praying. If you're new to this channel, here we love to expose people who are not telling us the truth, the lies that have been told to us in the society, in the world. And when people just wake up and choose to expose themselves, I'm like, thank you very much. You're helping us. Yes, because this is what Raul, the president of Miss Universe, chose to do this morning. And honestly, I am so happy because he gave this as a reason as to why Olivia, Yace, Miss Côte d'Ivoire didn't win Miss Universe just because she is from Côte d'Ivoire. I'm not going to play the whole video just because it was in Spanish, and I believe a lot of my viewers here speak English. So I'm going to tell you just briefly what I got from the video. So basically, he's telling the other person that, hey, just look up, Google up Côte d'Ivoire and see how many countries they need to visit. Like, they need to get a visa to visit, and it's like 175 countries. And I'm like, okay, so why didn't you tell the African countries and all the other nations from like weak passport holder nations that please don't waste your time to compete, because this is not Miss Universe, this is Miss Visa Universe. Simple. Then people would say, okay, I understand, but I will still compete. They will choose knowing that I'm competing in this thing, but I'm not going to win or I'm not going to get any closer because it is Miss Visa Universe. It's not about Miss Universe because, hello, oh my God, I am so frustrated with this, but I'm also very grateful that he has woken up and chosen to expose himself. Well, you guys, before I get any deeper in this video, first of all, I feel like Raul and his whole team, Raul himself, the president, he badly needs a PR. Like, he needs someone to speak up for himself because, come on, this is actually degrading in the first place. You cannot be the president of such an organization and then you just wake up in the morning and you film yourself just saying some dumb stuff like this, right? This is insane. You see all the other presidents of the other pageants, do they even wake up and do that? No. Like, whenever they are going to speak, it's something like it's well thought about, it's well curated. You don't wake up because that video was showing his frustration and actually his real emotions. So as a communicator myself, and you know, I just look at it and I'm like, you know what? This guy needs help. And it's evident that everyone around him probably hates him because no one would let him do this if they really, really loved him and actually loved the brand and the organization. But hey, Raul, make sure you get some good PR to speak on your behalf because you're not good at this job. You're just going to keep exposing yourself. But thank you for telling us this because now we know that Miss Universe is not Miss Universe. It's Miss Visa Universe. So thank you so much for exposing how racist you are. And no matter how much African countries or the nations with weaker passports try to perform and even do their best at these pageants, they're never going to win. That's the sad part. They're never, ever going to win. Now, when it comes to placement, they're always going to bring some countries in the placement. Why? Because they want to show that, oh yeah, we care. So yeah, we're going to put this one here in the top 5. There must be a black girl. Otherwise, the African nations will never come back again. That is the trap. But then, are we actually going to win this thing? No. No, you guys. After seeing Olivia, for me, I saw and actually knew it from the first day she said, "Oh, she's going for Miss Universe." I knew it's over. She's gonna win because first of all, she is the ultimate pageant girl. Second of all, she has all the support and she loves like what she does. Like she's passionate about this whole thing. She put in a lot of work, invested a lot. Like she was perfect for the job. And how can the president wake up in the morning and tell us that, oh yeah, she was good, but she didn't win because of the passport? Oh my God. And look at me, I'm here with my Ugandan passport and I'm like, okay. I don't even know. I think I need visas to travel the entire world. But Raul did make this statement. It helped us to understand where this pageant stands. But also it shows that he didn't do any research at all. Because this girl, first of all, she comes from this diplomatic family and she's, first of all, an American citizen. And so he judged by her color and the fact that she was representing Côte d'Ivoire. But we thank God because he did that because, yeah, we now know that as an African country or as an Asian country with a poor passport or, you know, you're not going to be able to win such a contest because he wants someone who he's going to put on his private jet and travel the world with, just like Raul. Let me read you what Raul, no, not Raul, Omar, the judge from the selection committee who stepped down, he said that 1 week before Miss Universe final, Raul Rocha personally asked me not to vote for certain countries, including all African nations. Wow. Well, thank you, Omar, for this information. So several Asian countries, including Lebanon, some European countries like Russia, Belarus, Serbia, and claiming they would face difficulties obtaining visas. Now, you know what? We're blaming Raul for all these things, and of course we should because he's the president. But again, we have to remember one thing, you guys, that Raul is the ultimate businessman. He has nothing to, he doesn't know how pageantry works. He has no knowledge, and I think he's very arrogant to even bring the people who will help him to, you know, put him in the know of the pageant world. He doesn't want that. All he wants is to enjoy his private time on his private jet with his private Miss Visa Universe. Yes, that is the truth. But you guys, the frustration I have is evident, but I'm not going to hide it because I think it's high time that African nations like wake up and we should have our own pageant because this is actually degrading pageantry to a level that is not even understandable right now. First of all, many people don't care about pageantry, and I get that. But then as a pageant girl myself, I really do care because I feel like pageants are very, very inspiring to a lot of young girls out there. And pageant girls, if it's genuine, you get to do the actual work to actually help your communities and, you know, people around the world. So there is something good in pageantry. But people like Raul, they are making it look like, no, it's all about just glam and the visa and the passport and getting on the private jet and chill. No, that's not what pageantry is all about. So I really honestly wish Olivia's family could somehow get so mad and actually buy the organization of Miss Universe. Not because we want it to be in Africa, but because I think it will be fair. Like it will be back into like the times of Paula when it used to be fair. That is my opinion. Now, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Another thing that I wanted to talk about today is that the Mexican president was asked a question if whether or not the government of Mexico bought the Miss Universe organization, and she kind of like laughed it off. She didn't really answer the question. She was like, I think the girl really deserved it because it was on merit. Yes, on merit, on merit, on merit. Thank you, Madam President. You guys, I've never been so frustrated with a pageant like Miss Universe 2025 because there's just too much that is going on. Okay, so let's leave alone that. I don't know if you guys realized or noticed that this year's Miss Universe had a lot of countries joining for the first time, and some of them even coming back because the national directors had already sensed what was going to happen. And this is what happened. Many girls went ahead to buy passports. Yes, to buy passports to compete. Why? Because they know the clique. They know that you need to have a passport. You need to have a good passport or a better passport than the one you have for you to actually even be recognized on the Miss Universe stage. Okay? Hey. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk about is a question. Where does this leave African and weak passport country holders? Where does this leave us? Honestly, I don't know. What do you guys think? Where are we? Where are we left in this whole thing? Do we still stand a chance? I personally think that we need to have integrity, and probably I feel like we cannot recover Miss Universe right now because it's in the worst hands and it's continuing to drown. But I think there must be a baby that comes up, or maybe let's just focus on Miss World, because Miss World is fair enough. I am happy with Miss World. They don't have drama. They don't have all this BS going on. It's just clarity, integrity, values, empowerment. That's it. Charity. There's no drama. So instead of you guys just wasting your time looking into Miss Universe, MGI, because by the way, they're all the same, go to Miss World, because at least there is a bit of integrity there. And also African countries and weak passport holders, just have this in mind when you go to pageants, that you're just going, but probably just go there and have fun. That's the same mentality that I had when I went to MGI. I was like, yeah, I've done Miss World. I enjoyed my time there. But this one, I think I'm just going for a vacation and I'm going to have fun. So if you have that in mind, you're not going to be hurt. Like, you're not going to be heartbroken at all. Okay? So the pressure of buying passports to compete at the pageant has been evident in this edition of Miss Universe, because a lot of girls actually bought passports and came and participated. But the drama still continues to unfold. And I don't know what are we going to wake up to tomorrow, because there is something new every day, some drama every single day. But I really want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Is there still some hope for Miss Universe, or is it really turned around to Miss Visa Universe? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you do subscribe, like, share this video. Bye.